Welcome back, lifers. It's your fam, Natalie
and Nicole.
and today is Wellness Wednesday.
Wednesday. Or as I like to say, wine on me Wednesday. Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Today we're just going to be talking about
Mental health.
mental health for our kids.
It's cold in here.
Getting your kids therapy.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, twin.
First of all, how you guys doing? How are you?
I'm good. I'm hungry. I know you're not hungry, but I'm
Yeah,
hungry.
I'm not hungry, but I'm doing good as well. How's your mental?
Mental's great. I'm hungry.
Mine as well. Once again, I'm not hungry. And how you been kind to yourself?
I have been very kind to myself, Nicole. I'm gonna give Morgan a bath today because today's Sunday.
Yeah.
Cole, you didn't bring the de-shatter.
I didn't bring the de-shatter.
And I thought pits did not shed hair. Yeah, I got a white pit. I know y'all seen Morgan, my baby,
I have a chocolate pit.
and she sheds.
I have a chocolate pit. He sheds too, but not. He sheds. God sheds.
Yeah, I say you about to go
He
ahead and
definitely sheds. It's
She
just
was not lying.
his hair is darker. So, and I've been kind of myself. So,
some bonefish for you. Cole, you love me.
it's expensive. I think the meal I have is like $27. I don't have to spend. Jody spent it on me. So, so we was reading. Well, I was reading this story, and it made me think about how sometimes as parents, I'm not gonna say we because I don't feel like I'm in this category at all. Do not take kids' mental health. Why are you standing like that? That's all I see. Like you. Excuse me. How they do not take their kids' mental health serious like they should. So anyway, the story I was reading was a mother who had a 16-year-old son. She said that he's been acting out in school. He's not listening. Blah 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 blah. And so she took away his video game. And she said that after she took away his video game, he started acting out in other ways. He stopped really talking with her. She would ask him questions. He would give her like one-word answers. And she took it as him being a disrespectful child.
Right.
And then she had said that he kept closing his door. And she made him open his door like, don't close your door. We don't have clothes. And I never understood that rule.
I never did too.
Like, I never got that. So she took she said that she saw him, he was cutting himself. So, matter of fact, this is a trigger warning. If talking about self-harm or anything like that bothers you, please don't watch it. I totally understand. But she had seen him cutting himself, so she took his door off so she could be able to see what he's doing. Once again, I don't understand it. I don't understand how an invasion of your child's privacy will stop them from harming themselves. I don't understand how you restricting their privacy will stop them from harming themselves. I don't get it. So, anyway, she said that she was going to get, she was like that she was going to get her son therapy. She did get her son therapy. Okay, she did. And she said that when she went, and I think he went twice, and she was like, oh, this is not working. I don't see any improvement.
Dang, he went how many times?
Twice. She didn't see any improvement, so she was like, therapy's not work for him. And then she wanted to get him medicated. He was dead set on not being medicated.
Yeah.
And she said, I'm your mother. I know what's best for you. Blah blah. And so she said that her son, no longer have a good relationship because she feels like he's now doing this for attention. All right. So and I got upset about this story because some parents, we see as our child doing bad in school, our child not being as sociable as they used to be, our child becoming distant as, oh, you're acting funny. Oh, you're changing. Oh, you're okay. And then wait, then we see that our kids are cutting themselves. Oh, you're acting out. You're lashing out. You want attention. And we don't take it serious. So, without putting my child's business out, you know, well, not putting all her full business, but I remember when Chelsea's teacher, I think she was in 8th grade, had called me and was like, you know, I need you to come to the school, her counselor. I'm like, okay, you know, what she do? She get in a fight? You know, Chelsea wasn't that type of student, but I mean, you know, she quiet. That's always the quiet ones, you know. So I was like, did she get in a fight? You know, I need to know what I need to be prepared for, you know. Because number one, I would never discipline my child for defending herself. And we have talked plenty of times about how you defend yourself and what the definition of defense means. So I was like, you know, I would never get upset with her for defending herself. So anyway, I come to school, Chelsea's in there, and I'm like, you know, what's going on? You know, her and her counselor, and I'm like, you know, and everybody's looking at me, and then counselor like, okay, you need to tell your mom, and Chelsea starts crying. I'm like, okay, you know,
somebody
what's
tell
going
me.
on, and then Chelsea's like, you know, I've been cutting myself, and I just broke down because it's like everything clicked. Chelsea would wear long sleeve shirts. It could be 85 degrees outside, and that girl got on a long sleeve sweater. How I was like, girl, are you not hot? Because now I'm a big woman, but Chelsea's is small, okay? I think the heaviest Chelsea ever weighed was 140, 145, maybe. But she's, you know, she's a little bit taller than me. I think she's 5'5",
5'6",
5'6". And she's an athlete, so her weight falls in different places. And I'm like, girl, you know, you used to always think, dang, you hot? I'm hot. You know, she's like, no, I'm always cold. I'm naturally cold. And I was like, okay, and never thought anything of it. And then once her counselor told me that, like I said, everything clicked into place. And I was like, oh my God, how did I miss stuff like that? And I think that was my biggest thing, without trying to make it about me, because I really despise when people tell you something about them and they're going through something, and somehow, some way you turn around and make it about you. It's not about you. It's about that person in that moment. It has nothing to do with you. I can't stand when people try to take, I don't want to say the spotlight, but try to make
basically that's
try to put it on themselves. I hate that. So, you know, without trying to make it about me, I was just really in my head like, how did I miss that? You know, even now when stuff goes on, I'm like, dang, how did I miss that? So, you know, we talked with Chelsea. We, you know, I, you know, was thinking we get through the problem, but I know in my mistake, if I would have gotten Chelsea help then, as far as like counsel-wise, instead of thinking that talking about it is the end all to be all, is the be all to end all, however you say it, is the cure. Like, that's it. Yeah, talking is great, you know, and I believe that I have always had an open relationship with my child. Like, hey, you want to come and talk to me about anything, I don't care. You, when the first time you want to have sex, come and talk to me so I can get you on some birth control, because I'm not stupid. You know, I had her when I was 15. I'm just not dumb, you know, and I wanted to have that open door policy so she can ask me and talk with me instead of letting some knucklehead or some idiot fill her head up with a bunch of BS
or the internet
and got her in a situation that she can't get herself out of. But I thought I did what I was supposed to do, which was talk with her. But now, you know, we all, to me, even at my ripe, fine age of 34 years old, therapy is great. I know that it'll work. I know that it's a lot of issues within myself that I need to work on, even though I'm not saying that what I'm going through is oh, I'm better than you because I'm not going through that. No, but I do think that I know for certain I have abandonment issues. And that doesn't mean I'm scared to be alone. It's just that for a long time I didn't get close because I'm like, well, you're gonna leave anyway, so why am I gonna get close to you? And that all came from, you know, my dad died when I was young, and then me not being able to remember him. Not because he wasn't present, he was very present, But it's just that it's that piece in my mind that needs to be unlocked. It's like once Daddy died, all my memories of him went into a little box.
Yeah.
And it's locked in that box. And I need help to work, to unlock that box, to unlock those memories.
Mm-hmm.
It was like my mind was trying to hold and keep safe all the memories we've ever made with him.
To also protect you from, because even talking about him, being was just so hurtful. So thinking about him too. So.
Yep. So I think that I could benefit from therapy myself. But I have never been the type to Chelsea has never came to me and said, "Ma, I'm thinking this, I'm thinking that," and I'm saying, "Oh, you just doing this for attention."
This again.
Right, like, "Oh, you just." You always go. I've never been that way. It's always been, okay, you going through that? Okay, so this is serious. We need to sit down. We need to come with a plan. We need to talk about it. We need to figure out what is our next step. Because I need you to know that you do have family here with you. You do have people who love you, who are in your corner. And that's not just my child, but all my nieces and nephews. You do have family here for you.
Yep.
If you ever want to talk, we are here. You need help, okay, then the help, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get some help. I don't care if I go broke trying to get you some help, then that's what I do. Because I think that back then I didn't know it, but now that I'm older, self-diagnosing somebody does not work, y'all. Does not work. There are medical professionals who went to school for these kind of things, who are very good at what they do. And I believe in allowing these people to do what they do. I think that we have, swept under the rug, especially in the African American community, when it comes to mental health. We have swept it under the rug.
Very true.
For way too long. And I can only imagine how many young black men could have been saved if they would have dealt with their abandonment issues as a child instead of growing up as a man with abandonment issues, a man who never seen love or received love, as far as a female too, who never seen love and received love, and now we're looking for love in outside forces. I was just talking with Chelsea today about, I was on TikTok and I seen young black females are always jealous of their daughters. And I said, what? Every time I see these videos,
I know.
I said, what kind of mothers y'all got?
Right.
Like, what kind of mothers? Because all my mother's kids, except for LaTanya, God rest her soul, because Desiree died when she was a baby. But all of us have girls. Okay? Every last one of us, me, Nana, Sharika, we all have girls. I have never looked at my child and be like, I'm jealous of you.
Right.
That B.
Oh.
That H. I have never called my child a B, a hoe, a slut. I have never, my mother has never came out her mouth and called us that. When she talk about us, that ain't even in her vocabulary. I don't care how mad she gets at us, how bad we piss her off. That has never came out of her mouth about us. I don't care how pissed off Chelsea has made me, and trust me, my child know how to push them buttons, baby. She know how to piss me off. But I have never thought of her and thought of those words in the same sentence. I've never seen her go outside with her little cute clothes on and be like, look at how she dressed. She just asking for it. What?
What is she asking for?
What?
What is she? You know what? That's another thing.
Who are y'all?
I wonder, like, if people like, oh, if you didn't dress like this, that, and the third one happened to you. So, excuse me? It's my body. And because it's my body, I have a right to say no.
And who are y'all?
I don't know.
How? Why? And it isn't just African American mothers.
It surely is not.
It is. You can find them in a whole lot of different cultures and countries and
races.
Okay, it's not African American. But that's the video I seen was that right there. And putting too much pressure on your child can definitely affect their mental. I know that we all want our kids to be smart. We all want our kids to make good grades. I need you to make AP honor roll. I need you to do this and do that. Now, our nieces and nephews had slipped and slide on their grade. Y'all know this pandemic ain't been easy for these kids. We talking about us as adults. Y'all got to think about these kids who were so used to having social interaction that they went a whole year without it. Okay, it had, and then those kids that finally broke out of their shell to make new friends went a whole year without it. These kids have been through some of these kids only escaped with school. Okay, and now here they are
to get food
with school, and then they're in the house with the same people that they were trying to escape 8 hours a day. So the pandemic was hailing these kids, so when they finally was able to get back into school, they started doing their schoolwork. A lot of these kids' grades slipped and slide downhill, okay? And like our nieces and nephews, their grades slip and slide down the hill. And they got, however my sister decided to punish them, it's her business. Took the phones away, whatever the case may be. That's her parenting. And Chelsea was working with them. And Chelsea really loves her cousins, okay?
She really do.
She was working with them and got their stuff and, Netley over there working with them. And we all talking with them. And then, where did we go? I forgot where we went. But.
Is it the Mexican place? El Marachi?
No, I don't think so.
Was it with Mom?
Because this is before, I want to say we was with Peyton. I can't remember. But we went. And we was talking about, you want this? And, no, because we was talking.
No.
Where was we at? Anyway, we were talking and we said.
We was in the car.
Yeah, I don't know.
We was on our way back home.
Yeah.
Was it on our way home or on our way there?
I think it was on our way to Peyton. Or maybe on the way back. Whatever the case may be, I don't know. Okay. But we was like, you want this, you want that, but you got to put forth the effort. Okay. And we know that you guys can do it. We mess up, And sometimes you mess up, you think it's hard to come back from it, but it isn't. Sometimes you gotta take a breath and be like,
okay, and you gotta revisit.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
This was hard for me. I messed up this time, but I know that if I take my time, I can do this. So they got their report cards back, y'all, and they grades just
skyrocket.
Now, was it all A's? Absolutely not. But it was a hell of a lot better than what they started with. And a hell of a lot better. And I was so proud of them. And even though it wasn't the A's that, parents would normally like their kids to get, we still celebrated. We congratulate them, gave them words of encouragement, because them kids need to know that we do see you trying. We do care that you're trying. And, this is what happens when you try. You see the you see the result of your hard work. I am thirsty. Girl, I was thirsty. Excuse me. Excuse me.
I want to make sure you choke up that.
So, parents, please take your kids' mental health seriously. Like,
please do.
Don't just sweep it under the rug. Don't act like that their mental health doesn't matter, because if you do that, you are conditioning them to believe that what they're feeling is not valid. So they push it to the back burner, and it doesn't get better.
They grow up as adults.
They grow up as adults with a hell of a lot of mental issues.
Look, okay.
And some of them, now because they didn't get to work on it as kids or as teenagers, that they feel like, if someone has told you for years that what you're feeling does not matter, what you're feeling is not valid, get over it. It's fine. Everybody goes through it. You're just one person. If this person gets through it, you can get through it. That's what they begin to believe, and then they feel like that what they're going through, no, it doesn't. Shut up, doesn't matter, and and that they don't need to talk to anybody because everybody goes through it. So if they having these thoughts in their head, well, if I'm having it, I've been told that everybody goes through it, then I guess that means they're having it too. So it's normal. It's not normal to feel like that. It's not normal to feel despair every day. It's not normal to wake up and not want to get up out of your bed. It's not normal to not want to wash and to not want to eat and to not want to do anything, to not even want to breathe. But at the moment, you're like, this is all I can do. That's not normal.
Yeah.
So this is why you have to talk to somebody to realize why you feel this way. And if medication can help you do that, okay, whatever works for you, I don't know. Medication, therapy, but as long as you're talking to somebody, maybe it's a combination of both, maybe it's just one or the other, but I do think if you're taking medication, you should be receiving therapy as well.
Yeah.
And I think it's crazy how therapy is expensive as hell.
Man, y'all, it's just
hell.
our medical in the U.S. is expensive as hell.
Yeah, I think it's crazy.
It's just crazy how much it's crazy how it's so many people in debt just off of medical expenses alone. My God, it's so terrible. Like
It's
so
ridiculous, but I do think that you guys need
terrible.
to please talk to somebody. What you're feeling is valid. What you're going through, everybody doesn't go through it.
No, I'm just showing you how many.
We need to talk about it. We need it's time for us to stop putting it on the back burner. You can't do that. You cannot be there for everybody else without being there for yourself. Your first priority is not your kids. It's
you,
not your man. It's not your wife. Your parents, making them happy. It is you.
Yeah.
You have to make you happy. We told y'all this plenty of times, and I'll say it again till I blow the face, because somebody really needs to hear that. Once you make yourself happy, everything else will fall in line. If it's supposed to be in your life,
Right, because you'll
it will
start to
fall in
see
line.
who, if they're not, if everybody serves a purpose in every, I'm so serious. It's somebody in everyone in your life has that purpose in your life, okay? So once you put yourself a priority, you start to see, okay, this person is not aligning with what I need in my life. So you don't ignore the warning signs. Don't ignore the red flags that's waving just because you want to see the good in them. If you're always constantly putting them, you know, you're always there for them, they're not being there for you, but then you're going to have to come to that decision like, hey, look, they're not good for my mental health either. Because, I'm pretty sure it does. Because who you surround yourself with, they can also, Nicole, they can also have an effect on your mental. Did you burp? Did you burp?
I like crab. I had some crab fries today. Delicious. But
Ooh, Jesus.
God! It's like someone opened up the refrigerator. It stinks inside.
Lord have mercy.
It's gave me a little indigestion.
She need a ginger ale. Anybody got some Tums?
Give me a little indigestion.
Little.
You really just like refrigerator. No, that's like Chelsea said, smell like bologna. She was like, I did it. And as soon as I did it, it was like no longer than a sex. She said, you burped. I was like, yes. They're like, dang. I did burp. Yes, I did.
Golly, but
Some crab fries.
the people you surround yourself with, they coach. I wouldn't talk a breathe that way. The people you surround yourself with, they do play a major part on your mental as
They
well.
do. Yes.
Just think of it like this: if I'm always around Nicole, which I am, if I'm always around Nicole, always talking to Nicole, I talk to Nicole not even once a day, multiple times a day.
I mean, multiple times.
Multiple times
She
a day.
stalks me.
I do not. And if I'm constantly talking to her and all she is negative and just downright a Debbie Downer.
Debbie Downer.
I don't even want to say shut up, Cole. I don't even want to say depressive because it's just like if she always finds a negative in any situation. That rubs off on you.
Yes, it does.
It really do rub off on you. So you got to be careful about who you surround yourself with. Protect your energy. Protect your peace. Okay. And yes, like Nicole said, talk to someone.
Yes.
I really do hope you don't forget, Cole, to send me that information.
I'll do it when I get home. For real. Do you guys go to therapy?
How's
do you
that
guys
working
talk
out?
to anybody? Do you guys? What do you
was
do?
on for
Do
2
you
seconds.
write? What you're doing now, is it working for you? And if it isn't working for you, are you willing to take a next step to find something that works for you, something healthy? And when I say take the next step, I don't mean turn into drugs. I mean,
Don't self-medicate, y'all.
yeah, don't self-medicate.
Please don't.
Find someone who you can really talk with, someone, and not just a homeboy out on the corner of the street. I mean, someone that's really going to help you work through your problems, not give you a quick solution, because those quick solutions are only good good for just that moment.
Temporary fixes,
Okay.
y'all. That's what they are. Temporary fixes.
They're only good for
want
that
temporary
moment.
fixes to the permanent problems
Yes.
that you have now had in your life for X amount of time.
Yeah.
You want to resolve them. You want to work through them, because my thing is, you want to work through it, okay? You want the tools you need to get through it and to work through it, because if this situation ever arises again, you know exactly what you need to do to get
Yep.
yourself out of it.
Yep.
And you never know. Somebody else in your life will be going through the same thing. And if they see that you yourself have sat there and you have taken that next step, you could possibly be that push of encouragement that they need to do the exact same thing.
Yes.
So, yeah, take your mental health seriously. Take your kid, if you have a kid, or if there's a child in your life, a young adult in your life.
Please notice things. Not
please.
saying you have to just like look at them like, I'll see you. But no, just really, sometimes kids are not going to come outright and tell you that something is wrong. But really look at your child.
Open your eyes a lot
Please.
more. Because like Nicole said, it all clicked. It all made sense. It did, so open your eyes more. Ask more questions. Have those tough conversations.
They'll appreciate you.
They really will. Have those tough conversations. Hey, do you know if there's anything you need to talk to me about, you can come to me? Have you ever thought about doing this? If you did, would you tell me? How do you think I would feel? Do you know that I will feel this way? I will be elated that you came to me, that you trust me enough to trust me with your thoughts, your most precious and your most darkest thoughts. You trust me enough to tell me. Yeah. So please have that conversation with your kids. Have that conversation with that young adult in your life. And if you do not know what to do, I got it right here. If you don't know, we got a minute, 14 verse 28 minutes. If you don't know what to do, then find someone that can help them.
Yeah.
But seriously, find someone that can help them. But yeah,
We care about y'all.
dude. This world, there's so much going on in this world. It's just, I don't want to lose anyone else to. I don't want to lose anyone to suicide, or I don't want anyone to feel like that their feelings don't matter, because they definitely do matter.
Yes.
They matter. They really, really do matter. You have to have people in your corner. You have to. I'm a loner. You have to talk to someone. You can be an introvert and still have someone
Even
to
if
talk
it's just
to.
one person.
Yeah, but keeping it all inside, no, you can't do that to yourself. Okay.
If you guys ever want to talk, it's your life twins at gmail.com. We are here.
That's right. So,
Trust me, we are here. No judgment whatsoever.
No.
I'm not here to judge anybody, because your story is not my story.
Nope.
I'm not here
And
to judge anybody.
I have spots and wrinkles.
Okay?
I am
Trust
a
me.
filthy rag
Yes.
who is seeking God to become clean.
Amen.
So
we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We hope that y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe, and hit your notification bell so you can be notified when your favorite twins, me,
twins, you said. You didn't say twin.
have uploaded a new video. We hope that this video touches someone,
Okay.
even if it is just one person. We
That's
hope
right.
that you guys have an amazing rest of your week.
Because it's
Wednesday,
hump day.
okay? You in that video with that camera.
Hump day.
Oh my God.
I
used to love that video. So when y'all see us, we will be coming back on Friday with a brand new banger. We'll let y'all know what it is when we drop it. I mean, what else? We will see y'all on Friday at 8 a.m. for Free for All Friday. We love y'all. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Yes.
Be easy, be breezy, beautiful, CoverGirl.
We are not sponsored by CoverGirl.
No, we're not.
I just want to make sure that we put that out there.
We're not.
All right, y'all. Have a good one.
Later.